Phantom Forces. Arguably the best and certainly the most popular FPS game on the platform, with over 849 million visits and an overwhelmingly positive like ratio, it's no surprise that this game has managed to stay on the front page of Roblox for years, since its initial release on August 31st, 2015. But before we get into the details of why this game is so popular and important, we have to take a look first at its predecessor, Core 5. Released on December 21st, 2009, Call of ROBLOX FPS, or Core 5 for short, quickly cemented itself into Roblox history, being one of the first and most notable pioneers of the Roblox FPS genre. With its, at the time, amazing gunplay and maps, this Call of Duty-like game quickly became a fan favorite and continues to hold a special place in the hearts of many players, even after its closing on December 30th, 2016. Going back to Phantom Forces, Core 5 gave developer Lita Zinnemann and his team a solid foundational idea of what they wanted to do on their next project, Phantom Forces. Taking inspiration from both Call of Duty and Battlefield games, Phantom Forces combined a variety of ideas and mechanics from both. With fast-paced gunplay, large open maps, and a variety of different weapons and playstyles to choose from, it didn't take long for the game to gain traction, even in its early alpha stages where the gameplay and weapons were still primitive and minimalistic. In terms of FPS games on Roblox, not only did Phantom Forces have the best gunplay, movement mechanics, and detailed maps, but they had accurate, custom-made gun models and animations for the game. Never before had anyone seen animations or models as detailed and well made to this caliber on Roblox before, and the amount of effort and time put into the gameplay and feel made it clear that Phantom Forces wanted to be on and stay on the top of the Roblox FPS ladder.
Right, what is going on, guys? It is Pookie here.
Guys, today is the big day.
What is up, guys? Petrify here, and today we're hopping on Phantom Forces.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Juke here. Welcome back to another Phantom Forces test place video.
Over the years of its success, Phantom Forces even began to have its own niche YouTuber community, with many creators starting out on, myself included, and making content for the game, expanding the game's horizons beyond the scope of Roblox and giving viewers of channels entertaining content, montages, tips and tricks, news, and even drama that went on behind the scenes. It didn't take long for the game to even have its own competitive scene, with the creation of many leagues, the biggest being the CPFL, aka the Competitive Phantom Forces League. Within the game's many groups, clans, sniper montagers, M60 abusers, and competitive sweaters thinking they were good for rolling 9-year-olds with busted guns, a storm was beginning to brew between the different groups and even some content creators. The CPFL, now just a relic and inside joke between old gen players, used to have quite the reputation of being, well, toxic as hell. Beef between clans, broken gun bans, trash talking, exploiting in matches, and an eventual lack of support from the devs made certain that the CPFL and all competitive leagues after it were sure to crash and burn. And while the game has seen its fair share of drama between moderators, clans, the modded Phantom Forces community, the atrocity that is the Phantom Forces Reddit, YouTubers, and that one guy Justin who insists that the vector be removed because the UMP45 is leagues better, the game continues to be an inspiration for those both looking to play and create FPS games on Roblox. Speaking of other Roblox shooters, like with all popular games, Phantom Forces has had its run-ins with copycats and those who try to replicate its success, claiming to be either the next Phantom Forces or a Phantom Forces killer that will usurp the throne and dominate the FPS scene, only to flop generally because of how terrible the games are when publicly released. Kinetic Code, a promising game that many were predicting to be the next Phantom Forces or an equal contender, didn't even make it past the paid early access alpha stage. Fray, a hot mess and mind-numbingly easy game to play, also flopped when others had hoped otherwise. This begs the question, will there ever be a game to take over Phantom Forces' spot as the #1 FPS game on Roblox? And while I don't have the answer to that question, one thing I know for sure is that the effect Phantom Forces and even Core 5 has had on the Roblox community has been a positive one, both setting the standard for FPS games to reach and inspiring many developers to make their own original and fun FPS games with the same level of quality and care that the developers of Phantom Forces did for their own game. And although I've lost interest in the game and don't enjoy playing it anymore, Phantom Forces inspired me to start making YouTube videos of my own those years ago, and it holds a special place in my heart as one of my most played and enjoyed games. Thanks for watching.